go to our next story. You know, the Bola Tinubu presidency has introduced the Consumer Credit Scheme, which targets civil servants nationwide. In it, a disbursement of consumer credit to economically active Nigerians countrywide is in motion. The first phase is known as Credit Direct, which is the largest lender to civil servants nationwide. Built for takeoff in September, a first discounted direct consumer credit to over 15,000 civil servants per round is targeted. MJ, that's ambitious to the man who does not understand the dynamics.
Yes, it's a unique scheme that helped, that is targeted at civil servants, basically. Because you see these people, how much do they earn? Most of them, you hear so many terms from them. You have what they call papa loan. So before sharp. I mean, they collect housing loan, car loan. Then the papa loan is for probably their children's education and stuff like that. So, but the government has come with this scheme. They know that, of course, a civil servant has either you have 35 years in service or first to 60 years for those in the core civil service. Of course, in the educational sector, it's a bit higher, and in the judiciary. So, but to make things easy for them, and this is like a mini grant, but you just need to pay little interest on it for administrative fees. It's going to be a single-digit interest to cover probably administrative and legal charges. So it's just like the student loan scheme. But something similar. So to ensure that life is better for them, they can plan.
State workers.
They can plan better. They can do mortgage. You can securitize the car you want to buy. You can sponsor your kids in moderate federal institutions inside in the country. So it's
give you generally the enablement
and enabling environment to ensure that you don't have to be thinking of the next rent or your accommodation.
Lose sleep over there.
Don't lose sleep while you concentrate on your job.
So far, the agency is called the Nigerian Consumer Credit Corporation. Has disbursed over 3.5 billion to teachers, medical doctors, security officers, administrators, and workers in specialized services as the first beneficiaries. They are the first beneficiaries. It shows that over 1.5 billion has been disbursed to federal and state workers in the education sector. Federal and state workers in the education sector. Then administrators in federal and state MDAs, that's ministries, department and agencies, have received more than 755 million. Medical doctors in federal and state services have received 600 million naira. So police and paramilitary officers have received 367 million. And Nigerians in specialized services, like the judiciary, the EFCC, ICPC, traffic authorities, environment, they have received 273 million naira. So in the education sector, more than 4,700 Nigerians are beneficiaries. In administration, more than 2,800. In health, more than 1,300. Police, paramilitary organizations, more than 1,260. And the specialized services, more than 750. So the money is already they are marked and being disbursed. You know, so the president's idea is these people, they don't earn so much, and they need money to do a number of things.
That's it.
So the idea of consumer credit was meant to help the lower rung
of the ladder
in the public sector, in the federal and state government. So, and some of the money being used also came from recoveries made by the EFCC. The same way that the EFCC released some funds, you know, that it had recovered illicit monies, proceeds of crime. The same way the EFCC released it to be used by Nel Fund. Some of what are being used now by the Consumer Credit Corporation goes to, came from the EFCC. So it's a very good initiative.